couldn't wait to get home to ruin my week. Such a relief. Hey, mom, shall we move, bro? Let me just share this short one before. These are rare moments where Boss Baby hasn't noticed that I'm in the room without her. If she comes in, Fifi and PH will come in. So let me just share the story, what happened. With Boss Baby, I thought she was coming. With Boss Baby, it wasn't planned. We had a baby. With Fifi and PH, we planned. So I've shared this with my followers before, that I use the beats method. It's a natural method. It's like the calendar method, but this one, it comes in the form of beats. If you want to know more, I think when you go to my channel, Time with Dr. Adams, I have a video dedicated to that. So that's what we've been using for this for past 4 years, and it's super. It's never failed. So when we're trying to have Boss Baby, when we're trying to have Fifi and PH, there were days when I was spent with my parents, and my husband would call me like, Charlie, and it's part of the D-Day. I'm like, when I come back, we'll see when I'll come. So we're following the days. I mean, he could count, we also know. And the days that's where the bees will not glow, if you know how it works. We decide whether to do it or not, but we were strict with those days. We'll do it. And it worked. And with Boss Baby, my menses returned. I had a pregnancy scare after Boss Baby as well. My menses had not returned. When I say return, no, my menses resumed work after 4 months after I've had Boss Baby, and it wasn't regular for 3 months, and then one month it didn't come on time, so we got scared. I remember Boss Daddy driving me to work, and we were living with Mama Lou at that time, and she had warned us that plan your family. So we were all scared, and I'm usually like 35 days, and that day was 35 days. I had no signs that I was coming. We're driving to work, and we were all scared. So Boss Daddy drove me to the pharmacy. We got the pregnancy kit, and it was negative. And in fact, I've not used it that day, but when I got to work now, ping, and then my mindset started. Yes, that's what happened. So that was after Boss Baby. Now with Fifi and PH, 8 solid months. Hey, Charlie, how I felt it. Hey, Papa, I wish I could. It should have prolonged to 1 year. Yes, I enjoyed it, pa. And then our menses came, and well, we are here. My dysmenorrhea, like I've already shared, have disappeared completely. I no more have dysmenorrhea thanks to Boss Baby. Yeah, she opened the way, and now Fifi and PH. Well, so let me tell you about the pregnancy scare story. So that's what happened. Boss Daddy came around some weeks ago, and then, well, things happened, and I'm very calculative. Yeah, so I know it couldn't have happened. Now this past Sunday, I've been working for like 14 days. Today is like the 16th day without off. My body was tired. I knew I was tired. However, on Sunday I woke up, I was very nauseous. Then I started vomiting. Now my body, I never ever vomit when I'm even sick with malaria or any other sickness. I never vomit. I vomited a lot. My mom was looking at me, especially since she had warned me that you guys should be careful. Second born now plan. She's always very particular about it. She's open. You all know how Malu and I are close. So she's like, you guys should be careful. Oh, you guys should be careful. Oh. Hey. I was like, Charlie, I'm very calculative. But then me vomiting, what if it is that one? Hey. And then suddenly on the page, you know, God has a funny humor. I belong to this page, and someone was talking about a pregnancy scare. So it scared me more. And that Sunday, after I had vomited at home, I went to work. I had to go speak to some youth, and I was telling them about teen chastity and all. And I'm like, now God is laughing at me. Well, I'm married and I'm allowed to. But then this is where we are doing family planning, and I'm having a pregnancy scare. I tell Mama Lou almost everything. Now there's something I couldn't tell her because she had warned us. So when I was returning from work, I went to buy home pregnancy test, and I had to wait for her to sleep because Boss Baby is around, Fifi and PH is around. If I go to the toilet and I'm testing it, one of them will come open the door and she'll see me. I don't want to give explanation for something that I'm not even certain. So I decided to wait till she slept. So usually pray around 11, 12. She prayed, she slept. I was just alone, make sure the kids are asleep. I went to the toilet and I checked, and I put the kid down. I was so scared. I put the kid down and went to bath, and I came back. I was negative. You should have seen my dance. In fact, I danced this morning. I will show you. Yay! He has given me victory. Yay! He has given me victory. Mwah. Mwah. Now this is scare. Oh yeah, I did scare was that I sent him a message on Sunday and said I'm pregnant. He said, how? In my mind I'm like, how? Saying midi gari. How else can I get pregnant? Abrantie. That's what I actually wrote. I wrote, hi, Abrantie, stroke onia, I'm pregnant. How else can I get pregnant? What? How else? Midi gari, and I got pregnant. Really. So I was so scared, and I sent him a message and I said, so you are the one going to tell Mama Lou. He was like, he started calling me out. I intentionally didn't pick because I wanted him to get scared. I've been through that process, so I wanted him to also get scared, and we talked about it. And in fact, 3 days, I'm not telling him that I was joking. He's like, just go get a scan, let's see how far you're gone, blah blah blah. I'm like, you are the one telling Mama Lou. My point is, family planning is so important. Anytime I talk to working class mothers like me or anyone, it's like we take these things for granted, and then you see someone coming to complain about you, and I'm about 1 year and I'm signing, I'm about 1.5 years and I'm signing. All these things we can prevent if we sit down whilst you are dating. Sit down with your boyfriend, girlfriend, talk about family. How many kids are we going to have? So we decided to have 4 kids. Now I want to share. So okay, we have 2, let's pause, or let's wait for 3 years, let's wait for 5 years. When things are better, we'll have another child. Talk about it. These things are not supposed to be tried like that. You see women, we see women, I work with the pediatrics department. You see women, 8 kids, Akwanda Yare, come on admission with discharge, and they are still there because they are unable to pay their bill. And if you go and talk to those women about family planning, 8 kids, 6 kids. I had someone coming to me, her 6 children, she said, we did mistake Masianyam. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll direct you to wherever you want to go. To me, this is not something I want to do. But let me ask you a question. Do you intend to do family planning? She said no. And I said, why won't you think of doing family planning? Mistake Bakwaba. You want to come and abort it, but you are not thinking about it. And why would you do that to yourself? And be careful. I said, like, no, go to the family planning unit. And a lot of facilities have it, health facilities have it. Sit down, talk to a health worker, choose the type you want, know yourself. I have a whole video, I think 3 videos on this one time with Dr. Adams YouTube page. Think about it, choose what you want. Me, I know myself, I cannot take tablets. I didn't want the injection, I didn't want the hormonal IUD. In future, I might think about the copper IUD, but now what works for me is a calendar one, the beads one, and it's never failed. You know, like I said, I was calculated, but then I got scared. It was a pregnancy scare. Sit down, talk to someone, and choose what is best for you. Know that for a man, during sex, climax, they ejaculate. So if everything is fine with a man, it means you can get pregnant if you are ovulated. And if you're not ready, condom is cheap. Just make sure there are no holes in there. Protect yourself and plan your family. Things are difficult. And fast animal way into cha-cha. You get what I'm saying?